Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? This is I'm glad to be back, reviving the channel once again and
Yes,
all that stuff. And we're
the
reviving the
Nerd-Nightshift.
podcast. We're reviving the podcast because that's the way we roll. That's the way we roll.
Yes.
Okay. So how you doing, Ralph? Oh fuck. My audio just fucking jumped. I hope that didn't pick up in the fucking. I'll just edit it in post.
You're like, yeah, okay.
Did it like audio peak on your end?
Not really, but I definitely heard some like tapping
Oh,
on the
well,
mic.
oh, well. I think everything's okay. Okay, so here we are. How you doing, Ralph? What you been up to?
Being real, I've been just mainly focused on helping my buddy Captain Icicles grow on his channel while he streams as of late, and working a little bit on my own channel and a little bit of behind the scenes of this channel.
Oh yeah, I recently got a new computer. After dealing with my old fucking laptop, I just got sick of it. So I actually got a desktop. It's a pre-built. Fucking sue me. I didn't feel like building
Sue
my own.
me,
I
I'm
didn't
not
feel like
smart.
I probably could have. I mean, I didn't feel like building a PC because I'm lazy and
I'm just not. I just don't have the money.
I just don't trust myself to build a fucking PC.
Dude, knowing our luck, we'd miss one screw and the whole fucking thing blows up. Like that's our kind of luck.
My luck,
So
I
that's why we
like
buy pre-builds.
I buy like the wrong power supply and it just explodes.
That's our
Uh,
kind of luck, though. I'm not
that
gonna
that
lie.
that that's probably what would happen to me because I didn't realize the importance of power supply watts until recently. Um,
Same, actually.
like I know how to upgrade graphics cards and stuff, and I know how to upgrade
You're
RAM.
right.
I know how to do that shit, but like, putting it all together is kind of like, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't. No, 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 man. It's HP Victus has a RTX 3050 and an Intel i5 12th gen I think 1200F or some shit like that. I need to upgrade the RAM. I,
Some
I need
shit.
I need to add another stick of RAM. Because like a lot of games are starting to require like at least 16 gigabytes of
16,
RAM.
yeah.
Compared to like a couple years ago where it was like the minimum's like 8 or the recommended's 8, and now the
Yeah, the
minimum is 8.
recommended A.
Now the minimum's usually 8. So for
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy, that game it's like minimum requires 16 gigabytes.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be the future of gaming. We're gonna have to,
Probably.
but I still game on PS5. I just wanted a PC because it really it kind of I kind of mainly because I wanted an excuse to like kick myself in the ass to get back into making videos and shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Hey, that's why we're here.
the PC is giving me inspiration, and
Yeah.
I also like the Victus because the case isn't too like massive. It doesn't take up too much desk space.
Style wise, it's very good.
I forget how big. Actually, I think I got a tape measure in my drawer. Oh, I do. I could just it's just a second here. ASMR. tape,
The ASMR.
tape measure ASMR. Tape measurer
Jesus.
ASMR.
Yes. Tape measurer.
I kind of jibbled my dialogue
Yes.
there. It's like
It'll be alright.
it's like
Fix it in post.
maybe like 12 inches wide and uh like like maybe like 12, 13 inches tall. So it's like not too big.
Right.
And I did some research. You can upgrade the GPU on this thing. I'm eventually wanting to upgrade to like a 3060 or a 3060 Ti. And yes, I checked the power supply. It's enough.
It is capable.
It can actually I could go up to a 3070 if I wanted to. I'm not going to because really the 3070 isn't all that much better than the 3060 Ti. But that's enough PC
But
talk, enough
yes,
computer
but
talk.
we also have a lot in store in the next coming weeks.
Yes, we have.
But we'll talk about that later.
We'll
Though.
talk about that a little bit later. So yeah, aside from that, I've been working, going to work and, playing games here and there.
Mm.
Messing around on a computer, getting stuff set up and getting stuff ready for what I'm wanting to do soon. And yeah, I'm hoping to provide content. I got inspiration this time. If not, Ralph's gonna come over and beat me in the head with a baseball bat.
We're gonna record the whole thing so we
Yes,
can get back into
he's gonna
recording.
record himself committing assault.
No, it's just gonna be like one of those waffle ball bats, like all those foam bats. Just you know what I mean?
Nah, man.
It's gotta be one
That's
of those
you,
foam
you
bats.
gotta
Just...
people like the violence. You gotta get like the WWE fucking barbed wire bat, and like then you
Ain't
gotta.
that like AEW nowadays?
I guess so. I guess so. You gotta bring John Moxley over here to fucking DDT me into a table or something.
DDT you
A
into like a
table
bed of
that's on fire.
nails or some shit.
A table that's
Yeah.
on fire and that has fucking barbed wire on it.
Well, that's just if you stop like recording and uploading and shit.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You don't beat me up yet. Um,
I am
so
calling
that
him up.
Spider-Man 2 story trailer recently dropped, and I'm pretty excited. I'm probably gonna buy it. I didn't pre-order it, but I'm probably gonna buy it like the week it comes out. Honestly,
I
uh, I
really,
I'm
I
excited.
really enjoyed it, but I'm so damn curious, bro. I am so curious on how the suits are gonna work with the Venom symbiote. Because like in any Spider-Man Insomniac game, you get multiple suits. So how is the Venom symbiote going to work with the other suits?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm very curious on that because like it'd be kind of cool if they had like their own symbiote variation. That'd be nice. Kind of like
Yeah,
put on the classic suit and you get the classic Venom suit. You can switch in and out of. That would be
yeah.
nice.
That would be pretty sweet in my opinion. I would totally be like all for that. Uh, I think they're probably gonna do something like that, like where each suit's gonna have their own venom, like skin or
Yeah.
whatever. However, I think it'd be really cool just to have like a palette swap on every suit.
Oh, dude, that would be
I would
interesting.
love to have like the Last Stand suit, but like change the jacket to like blue or black, and like
Ooh,
the Last
yeah.
Stand suit is the letter jacket suit. Just look up
Literally, it's just
Spider
a leather
Man
jacket, some like jeans, I believe,
and
if I'm
like
not
and like
mistaken.
biker boots, literally.
Biker
That's like
boots
my favorite.
and the
That's like my
mask. That's
that's
it.
like my favorite. That's my favorite like suit. Like not even
That
kidding.
suit with a Venom symbiote would be interesting.
Yeah, totally. Actually, like an all black suit of that would look pretty fucking
Do
rad.
you think we're gonna get Hobgoblin? Because we don't know who's in the Venom symbiote. At the end of the trailer, you see like the out of control Venom symbiote. We don't know who's technically in that.
My guess is it's either gonna be Eddie Brock or Harry. It's between those
Right.
two.
But
I
if
I'm
it
kind of
isn't
hoping.
Harry, do you think
I'm hoping for Eddie Brock. Honestly,
yeah,
actually, Eddie Brock hasn't been
same
in any of the. At least I hadn't seen him.
Insomniac
Maybe he
games?
was, and I wasn't paying attention. But in it, at least I haven't
I don't
noticed.
think he has, honestly. Hmm.
Or maybe they were like saving it towards the end of the
Oh
game.
wait, no, he did cameo in one of the like remember the item you get in the first Insomniac Spider-Man
Oh yeah,
where it's like
yeah,
the goodbye card from the Daily Bugle.
yeah.
It was literally signed Eddie Brock. So technically he's already made his appearance, but we need to see like an
So maybe
actual
it is going to be
appearance.
Eddie Brock. It would be kind of weird to have Harry be like.
Yeah, but would it be interesting to having like Harry actually as a support?
Honestly, I want Goblin Jr. To like
Goblin Jr.
you know, little Goblin Jr.
Little
Gonna cry.
Goblin Jr., you gonna cry?
Gonna cry.
Bro, I lost it when Yuri Lafenel, the voice actor of
Yeah,
Peter
he
Parker in
did
the
he
Insomniac
did he was at like a
Spider-Man
convention or
dance,
whatever,
bro.
and he did like the
Yeah,
Tobey Maguire
bully dance.
Spider-Man dance.
And the voice for Venom I forget his name, but he was just rocking with it, man. They were all having a great time there.
I like how symbiote Spider-Man suit is like such an integral part of Peter Parker's story. Like
Yeah,
it's like a story beat that every adaptation eventually goes through.
I think he needed it,
Honestly,
honestly.
I'm really hoping in the MCU they do the symbiote stuff with him.
Yeah, for Tom Holland.
Yeah,
That would
because
be interesting
I would
because
love to
like
see. I want to see emo Tom Holland.
emo
Actually, I would love if apparently they're doing a Secret War movie. Apparently, so honestly, that would be the time to introduce him as like because that's when the symbiote suit first appeared in the comics. You know,
right.
during he's just in the background having an attitude with somebody.
Can you imagine if it wasn't even that big of a scene? It's just like Tom Holland gets tackled by the Venom symbiote, and like in the background, he's like fighting with it. Get this
What I was
fucking
trying
thing
to
off me!
what I was kind of going for is like he just appears in the black suit and like I don't know fucking Captain Marvel says something and he just snaps back at her or some shit.
Also, it really looks like in Spider-Man 2 that they are going from the alien route for the Venom symbiote. If you don't know that, there's a lot of origins for the symbiotes.
Yeah, yeah.
From science experiment gone wrong to aliens and having symbiote god, if
I
I'm not,
kind of
yeah, Null the
I
symbiote
prefer
god.
like the alien stuff, honestly.
Yeah, I think they can write so much better with that kind of position than just an experiment gone wrong. Like, because you're just gonna keep kind of running in a brick wall with that one.
Yeah. I feel like and you can eventually introduce like the whole symbiote like, stuff later,
Race.
like race
Yeah.
later, you know. Like you can do both. I mean, there's godly aliens in Marvel.
Yeah. I mean, literally, Marvel's internals. Internals? Yeah. Kind of prove that. Anyway.
Sorry, I muted the mic for a second because I felt like a sneeze was coming, but it didn't come. And now I'm. You ever have it happen to you? You're about ready to sneeze and then it just like
And then
disappears.
just gone.
Like
And it's just like,
I
what the fuck?
I prepared myself for nothing.
Yeah, that's happened a lot.
I'm just like, come on, man.
Come on.
But I'm excited for
But
the new Spider-Man
yeah,
game. I'm really looking forward to. I love the Spider-Man the first Insomniac game. I I played the I played Miles
Miles Morales.
Morales, which,
I
was
love that
great.
game.
I love Miles Morales, especially the story of Miles Morales and just the whole like winter vibe. Like
Man, I love the winter map
I
of.
just love like snow atmosphere in games. Like snow
Yeah,
levels or
I'm a
like
sucker for
or
it.
maps of snow. It just I don't know. It gives me a warm fuzzy feeling.
Like Christmas is like literally around the corner.
Yeah, like around it's like, Christmas and like New Year's Eve and stuff like that. Like that gets me kind of like pumped.
I want to know like what other villains is going to be popping around in this game because I doubt they've like actually shown all the villains.
There's
You know,
probably going to be more. I'm wondering if they're going to
because
do
like
what about Sandman? Like cuz he was
that would be interesting, but
technically he's like apparently he's like in like a vial or whatever. Like if you do
oh
if you
yeah,
collect the backpacks or whatever.
yeah,
And he's just like
he's
I don't know, maybe Peter forgets he like forgets about it or something.
and like tips over in his apartment. You know,
And just like
he accidentally lets out Sandman.
just see like a tiny speck of
I can
sand
kind of
just
see that happening now. That I think about it though.
just a tiny speck of sand just slowly rolling out the door.
Till it gets to like the beach, and then like you have to go fight Sandman.
Rolls down the hall and just like if the fucking who's the dude that Peter pays rent to? Um
I don't remember.
I forget his fucking name.
I
Um
don't.
I think he's actually like name dropped in the first game. If I'm not, I think it's like the same dude. They literally give him the same name.
I'm
Um,
not sure, honestly. I'm drawing a blank right now.
hold on, Spider-Man.
Never really paid
Uh,
attention.
Dit, Dit, Ditkovich or Ditko, his landlord. You know, people. You guys know who I'm talking about. To give me rent, dude.
Give me rent.
Just see him like sweeping the fucking sand out of the hallway. Just like sweeps it down the fucking stairs.
Unknowingly just release the Sandman.
If only he
Oh,
used
dude, that would be hilarious.
if only he used a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. If you would have used a vacuum cleaner, New York would have probably been saved a lot sooner, man.
Can you trap Sandman in a vacuum cleaner?
I don't think, like,
I imagine if you
I
can
mean, a
trap
little
him,
vial of
if you
him,
can trap him in like a
you
glass
know?
vial, like I guess so.
I mean, it kind of looked a little bit, had tech on it, but, like, at the same time, I just think if you had, like, a little bit of sand, I think you can contain them pretty easily.
Yeah. However, I'm not entirely sure how the whole Sandman thing works. Like, it's always inconsistent. Like,
This is true.
even in the comics, it's very inconsistent in how like he
His powers
how he
work.
like comes back and shit.
Yeah.
But hey, you wanted to
I
talk
kind of.
about you wanted to go on, go on.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No.
No, 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 no,
You are an asset here, Ralph. You have just as much control over this show as I do.
no. But I think they're going to save Sandman for the next game. Honestly. Because, like, he is kind of a big threat. Because he can literally turn himself giant, like, in a click of his fingers.
The only thing that
But at the same
sucks is
time, he just
the only
wants
thing that
money,
sucks
though.
is weakness is literally water.
Yeah.
He has the same
And
weakness
he's
as Jason
surrounded by
Voorhees.
it.
Him and
He's
Jason
only
Voorhees. They both fucking hate
make it
water.
happen, death battle.
They both hate water.
They'd be best friends.
Maybe they would. I don't know.
I mean, like, you couldn't just stab Sandman because he's Sandman.
So,
You try to stab him, just like, what the hell?
you wanted to talk about that Mortal Kombat DLC, and honestly, I'm not really big into Mortal Kombat. I've played like a couple of the games here and there, but I'm not too invested in the lore. I do know the DLC packs are kind of like the big deal about the recent games because all the crossover characters and stuff.
This is true, yeah.
But yeah, in
Um,
the DLC pack, Peacekeeper, that's
Peacekeeper,
an Omni Man, right? Uh,
Omni-Man, and Homelander. That is the guest characters. I might as well get the other three out of the way because they're original Mortal Kombat characters. We got Ermac, which I'm kind of excited for to see in this new timeline. Takeda, again, I want to know what he's doing in this new timeline. Quan Chi, not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Quan Chi.
how many times are they gonna reboot the Mortal Kombat timeline?
I mean, this is a soft reboot, and that's what I kind of enjoy about it because it's like spinning what we already
I know
know,
it's kind of
like
like a
and
run-on joke.
twisting.
It's like a run-on joke of how they constantly like reboot the timeline. Like
Oh yeah,
that's like a
at
run-on
times
theme.
it almost gets as bad as X-Men, man. It is almost.
It does get crazy. Like
Oh yeah,
even
like
me as like a guy who
Mortal
doesn't
Kombat 11.
like, I'm not really like a big fan of Mortal Kombat, and I can tell you that's like a fucking running joke in the whole fucking franchise that they keep rebooting
What you
the
gonna
fucking
do?
timeline.
Reboot the timeline because you got your ass? Maybe.
Wait, no.
I just remember. I just remember that old X-Men meme. You know, because like X-Men do it constantly. Like they go back in time and fuck everything up. Sometimes. Sometimes they get a little bit of W's, man. But
And isn't this
overall,
just the first DLC pack? Usually there's like
this
two.
is this is just the first one. J.K. Simmons will be voicing Omni-Man, and I cannot wait.
Is John Cena gonna be voicing Peacekeeper? That's the thing.
That's the question because like I've looked it up. It's to this recording time, it's not confirmed if Homelander, I don't remember his
They're
actor's name
obviously using the John Cena. They're taking
model,
inspiration.
yeah.
Yeah, like that looks exactly like
And
the
I
John
must
Cena
say that,
Peacekeeper.
like, dude, these graphics are like nuts. I love the Unreal Engine. Like, it's probably my favorite engine. Like, it's just nuts. This Mortal Kombat, though, I will say that it is very interesting when it comes to story wise because
Oh,
it kind
Peacemaker,
of
by the
starts
way,
off.
not Peacekeeper. Fucking dumbass Jerry moment.
Ah, you're good, dude.
That's pretty much
Uh,
Jerry all the time. Let's be real here.
no. Anyway. But with this Mortal Kombat story, it pretty much kind of flips what we know on its head, you know? Like, I believe Scorpion and Sub Zero are actually brothers now. With it doesn't feel like they forgot characters this time around, you know? Because that, and to be fair, there's a lot of characters in Mortal Kombat to choose and pick from. What's in the story, what's not in the story. It's crazy.
If I
But
do
they're
buy a new Mortal Kombat game, you know for a fact
lost.
I'm gonna be like mainly playing as Peacemaker.
Yes.
I know the last game they had Rambo, and that was pretty.
They had like Rambo, Terminator,
They had
and
a Joker too.
Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy, man.
Did they always go like out there and stuff like, and
Yeah, there's nowhere because like they had a xenomorph and like Freddy Krueger. I
they
know
had
that they
Jason
came
a
out.
couple day
Yeah,
games
they had
ago,
Jason. Yeah.
way
It was
before the whole lawsuit
Leatherface.
shit. You
Yeah.
know.
But I don't know if you remember this character, but Baraka,
I think so. Yeah.
one with the whole bunch of teeth, like
Oh
rows
yeah,
of teeth.
her. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably still date her. Not gonna lie.
That's Melina.
Oh.
But they're treating the Tarkatans as more of an infected. You know, like you can catch what they have and turn into a Tarkatan, which I'm curious about because it doesn't look like Melina is a clone in this universe. She seems like her actual own character this time around. So, what happened that made her turn into a Tarkatan this time? Because when in the original, well, almost in every timeline, she's cloned by Tarkatan DNA and katanas. So I'm curious on what it's going to be doing here, you know?
Um. I'm gonna ask a really dumb question because I know very
Hit
little
me.
about Mortal Kombat timeline and shit. Have we seen a Street
Mm,
Fighter character in Mortal Kombat yet?
I don't think so, but don't quote me on that.
If not, that should happen. We need to get like Ryu
That would be interesting.
or
Dude,
like some
Ryu versus like Liu
Ryu or
Kang would
Ken,
be interesting.
Ryu or Ken or
Yeah.
something like that. Hell, I'll even settle for Chun Li. You know, like
Yeah. That'd be really interesting.
I know there's probably like several other Mortal Kombat not Mortal Street Fighter characters I'm not mentioning that people are
I
probably like mad about.
I never got into Street Fighter and I was supposed to like a long time ago.
Same here. I know like the classic Street Fighter stuff, just not like
Yeah.
I know who Ryu is, I know who Ken is, I know Chun Li, and I know the fucking
Something interesting
Shikara,
about Street Fighter 6.
fucking Ryu's
I,
fucking train like not trainer, student or whatever. I think
I
Shikara.
don't remember.
I can't even pronounce her fucking name.
But with Street Fighter 6, that's why I think I love it most about the Street Fighter 6. It doesn't feel like that you need to play the previous other games to understand what's going on. They will help, but it feels like you're easier in, you know, to
Yeah,
like newer players.
yeah.
Because like you are the character that's fighting right now. And I think that's the best thing for them. I'm a sucker for like create your own character games. Like hell, I play Xenoverse still to this day. Just to create my character, man.
Yeah, I like Xenoverse as well. I honestly, like, come on, give us Xenoverse free already. We've been waiting
Please
too
stop
goddamn
giving us
long.
DLCs.
This game's gonna be like, God,
The GTA of like Dragon Ball. Just going to keep adding to it.
Speaking of Xenoverse, we're wanting to do a Xenoverse video soon. Just
Yep.
like random like Xenoverse gameplay video or whatever. I don't know, like,
Mm-hmm.
it was Ralph's idea. He kind of just like brought it
We
up
be
earlier.
throwing hands, man.
Yeah,
Put your vote in the comments of who's going to kick whose ass.
let's be real here. No, ain't nobody commenting on this video.
Never know, man.
um, um, but anyways, the future of this channel, I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to discuss
Yep.
this. Um, I'm wanting to kind of do kind of like what like old Game Grumps used to do, and kind of just like play random games and have like a co-host and stuff. And I'm getting that worked out. Me and Ralph are gonna like do some videos of us just like playing random games, usually probably games from like the PS2 and like GameCube era. We're gonna be playing a lot of those, and some newer
Yep.
stuff too. But mostly stuff we kind of grew up with, or stuff at least I grew up with. Ralph's just along for the ride.
Hey, I'll be rocking it on this ride though.
Yeah, and we're also wanting to do like some nostalgic stuff because I also want to do. I have like a list. I have like a continuous list of video ideas that I'm like listing down. And
As we speak.
yes, as we speak. And I'm really excited. I have motivation. My motivation drives back. Like I lost it for the longest time. I dropped it, it fell in the toilet and it got flushed. And now it came back. Thankfully not covered in shit.
He came
Yeah.
back for revenge.
Came back from revenge.
This is
Wouldn't be
how
a
I'm
fucking
staying,
night shift. It wouldn't be
motherfucker.
a night shift episode without Jerry making at least one poop joke.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. The shit came back. You
Yeah,
know,
oh yeah, it was. Let's be real, it was covered in shit.
it's here to stick, man. God.
Speaking of shit, so recently I think we've mentioned before that I'm like a fan of
Mm,
lost media. You know it at
yeah,
least. Like I keep up with a
may
lot
or
of
may
lost
not be a
media.
video later on this channel.
Maybe. Uh,
Maybe, just maybe.
there's so recently I saw it on Twitter and I saw a video um made by a YouTuber I watch and I think the if I remember his name correctly um it's gonna bug me if I don't. L Supersonic Q. That's the video I found out about it from.
Yeah,
So there was way back in back in the early 2000s when SpongeBob was yes, this is SpongeBob Lost Media.
yes.
Whoopie doo. Um, there was a book made of sketches and so and so. Uh, and these sketches were very off model and very inappropriate and disgusting.
I don't even know if we can really describe it
But
honestly of how
I
fucked up
just
it
couldn't
was.
resist talking about it because it's just it feels
So
like
weird
something.
and kind
It
of
feels
funny.
like something that somebody would make up, like shit that like people would like make up on like the fucking at school or something. Like, oh, do you know? There's a fucking drawing of Mr. Krabs taking a big fucking shit in the toilet.
Yeah,
Oh, there is. Okay, that exists.
yeah. that exists now.
Oh boy.
That whole situation reminds me of like back in when Walt Disney was around.
Oh yeah. The
The
Minnie and
artist
Mickey,
for his birthday. Oh god, yeah.
the Minnie and Mickey porn.
Shit. Yeah. Apparently for his, I don't remember his birthday, but for his birthday, an employee walked over to him and just showed him Minnie and
Two
Mickey.
employees, if I'm not mistaken. It was a couple employees.
I don't know,
They
but
made
this
it
was their worst mistake.
for his
They,
birthday. They showed him the porn of Mickey and Minnie getting it on,
yeah,
and
he
Walt
laughed.
he laughed.
He did laugh, and then told him to get the fuck out. Like,
Yeah, apparently he laughed, like you said, and he said, "Who made it?" And the two guys raised their hands, and he said, "You're fired."
yeah, get the fuck out. That's it.
Oh god!
GG, motherfuckers. That was such a crazy real story.
Imagine like being that employee, like you thought you impressed your boss, and then you just like instantly get kicked in the nuts by just like.
Oh yeah, I impressed my boss. About time. Hell yeah. What?
Get the fuck out.
Leave. Never come back.
I don't think we'll ever find that if it exists, because that's still sort of like an urban legend, but a lot of people agree that it was a thing.
I don't want to find it.
I cannot if there is a copy out there somewhere, I don't imagine it ever being outside of Disney's vault.
Yeah. I don't want to see it.
But you know,
But I do
weirder
kind of
things
want
have happened.
confirmation
Like,
that it exists.
some crazy lost media was like found, like the that old Sesame Street episode of The Wicked Witch that was
Yeah.
like considered lost since like the early 70s, and it just and a fucking master copy of it just like leaked online, and like and obvious, and nobody knows who the fuck released it either. You know,
Yeah.
like they never found. I mean,
Well, ain't nobody stepping up either.
no, because that if they found out some guy stole a master copy, because it wasn't no VHS recording. This was the 70s, so like not a whole lot of people had VHS players. Like
Right.
most people didn't. I don't even know if they were commercially available in the early 70s. So your average average household wasn't recording VHS tapes in the early 70s, because VHS players were like expensive when they first came out. Just like how DVDs and Blu-rays and all that shit. Even beta tapes weren't popular either, or weren't available either. Uh, the guy who probably it had to be like a master copy, and the dude just fucking leaked it online, and he fucking dipped.
He just, all right, bye.
Bye, have a wonderful time.
Yeah, have a wonderful time. And holy shit, sounds like the internet
And
had a hell of a time.
people were like, it is curious, like people wonder like, who the fuck found it and who the fuck uploaded it. And honestly, the way I see it, somebody working for Sesame Street, or working for like an TV archive company, something like that. Somebody like that had to be doing it, realistically.
Yeah.
Like, but back to what I was wanting to say. I'm going to go through some stuff of what the behind closed doors sketches consist of. Now these are, I don't know if these are all of the images, but these are a good chunk of them. So I have the archive right here. I'm going to describe it, but I'm not going to show any images because that would be bad.
Yeah.
We would get kicked off YouTube. We would.
You just get Sparta kicked right off YouTube.
We would get,
that would be it.
and this video would be age restricted and possibly taken down. So.
Trust me, I'm not worried about the video. If we show that, our channel's just
like
done.
we can talk about it, you know, like, but
we can talk about it. It's just we can't show it.
We can't show any. It's out there, okay? It's out there.
Yeah.
It ain't hard to find. It's not hard to find. It's literally on the Internet Archive. If you just type in SpongeBob behind closed doors, you can find it. So the first sketch I see here is right next to it is a Got Milk sketch. I guess it was going to be used for like a Got Milk advertisement or something. and it's Patrick with his dick out nutting on SpongeBob. Then his dick goes flaccid and SpongeBob frowns.
The fuck?
The next image I see here is Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob sucking Mr. Krabs' gigantic fucking cock. And he has chest hair for some reason. No, these like drawings are hilariously off model too. Like some of these drawings look like really off model. Okay, I don't know if the next image is going to. Oh, it's loading. Hold on.
It's loading.
Okay. This one.
Man.
The next one is a
think
picture.
I know the next one.
The next one is Squidward pointing at SpongeBob's dong, and SpongeBob's dong has a little mouth on it, and there's dialogue above it that says, "How do you make it sing like that?" And SpongeBob replies, "It only sings around you, Squidward."
God, you have to do the voices. The fuck?
My terrible SpongeBob impression.
Actually, it's not that bad. That's why I said fucking hell.
And it's just SpongeBob's Wong with like a mouth, and it's like singing. And Squidward is hilariously off model here too. Then the next picture is a picture of Squidward in
so
a
it's like
suit.
a slideshow, just without the slide.
Squidward in a suit with bend over with his hand on his butt, and right next to him is a very angry-looking SpongeBob with a gigantic fucking dong. Yeah, and like right below it, it says, "If you need anything else, just call." I don't know if like I don't know if that's like a message to the. I don't know
I
if
forgot everything about this.
I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's like a message to the dude who was like drawing these sketches, or if it was just I don't know. And also right below it also says SpongeBob makes a punching motion. And the next one here is a really off-model, realistic-looking SpongeBob with a flaccid penis. And right next to him is Squidward, but his head's instead of Squidward instead his head's replaced with dick and balls. So I'm glad even back then they acknowledged that Squidward's nose kind of looks like a penis. So
I
guess we're not the only ones that joke about that.
Yeah.
Now, next image.
Shit.
Oh boy. Yep. I was talking about shit earlier, and this is pretty much.
Oh God.
There's a picture of Okay, actually, this is actually very similar because I believe his sketch was also used in the final show, just minus the shit. Remember that scene where Mr. Krabs flushes Plankton down the toilet?
Yeah.
And then he says, "Now for the chaser," and it just cuts to the next scene.
Yeah.
And this, he says, "Now for the chaser," and there's just a picture of him taking a massive fucking shit in the toilet. Like, it's like that episode of South Park where Randy takes a giant fucking shit. I don't know if you know what I'm referencing, but
yeah, I do.
That's basically what it kind of puts me in the mind of, and it's just like, oh boy. Does this imply what Mr. Krabs actually? Maybe this is canon. It's just they couldn't show it. I bet you after before the scene cut, he just took a big old shit.
He took a big old shit.
I mean, he did say "now for the chaser," and that's basically what it means.
Yeah.
And
how many images do we have?
As far as I can tell, That's pretty much all of the ones I can find in this archive. There could be, I think there's more. Oh, there's also there's one more here.
There's one more.
Okay, there's SpongeBob with a small penis and a giant ball sack.
Bro, this feels like it's going to get age restricted anyway.
And there below it's like him stretching out the ball sack and looking at it disappointingly. Or like he's concerned. Not really disappointed, but like concerned. So yeah, that's my description of the SpongeBob behind closed doors.
And if this video gets age restricted, we're going to have to cut all of that.
If this video gets if it gets age restricted, I'm gonna have to like cut this entire part out of the video and like upload it separately.
Yeah, probably.
And like put like disclaimer that like Jerry describes behind closed doors featuring Ralph's bullshit.
Ralph's bullshit of going, what the fuck did I just sign up for?
And I'm pretty sure Ralph's seen the photos too, at least a couple of them.
No.
Yeah, you fucking did.
No, I haven't.
Really?
Not that I can recall, at least.
I sent you one of
to.
them, the one, well,
Did
the
you?
censored version where it's like SpongeBob's dick, and it's like blurred out. There are censored versions online too. Somebody made a censored version where he just blurs everything out. But you know, it's
Anyway.
So yeah, that's some interesting lost media. Very inappropriate lost media.
Hopefully everybody got to hear it and YouTube didn't just strike the whole damn video.
If this video becomes age restricted, we know why.
We know why.
The one episode of the podcast that actually gets fucking age restricted.
Yeah, sounds about right, you know? It's bound to happen.
Eventually, you know, like, this is a pretty, you know, pretty, I don't want to say free, actually, it is pretty free speech and open form. We cuss constantly, like, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're still mindful on the
It just
platform that we're on, though.
it just fucks so fucking crazy that this was like considered an urban legend for the longest time, but it ends up this is an actual thing that like people that actually worked on SpongeBob drew at work. I swear, like the animation industry is the only job you can get away with shit like that. If I went to work and I drew pictures of fucking SpongeBob or Patrick taking a shit in a toilet, I'd probably be fired on the spot.
Facts.
And I'd be like blacklisted. Or I'm ever working in this town again. At least not in this town. I'd have to change my I'd have to change my name and like, you know, pull on a wig and I don't know, something like that.
Your name is no longer Jerry. It has to be...
It's Larry.
It's Larry now.
And Ralph is no longer Ralph. It's, I can't think of a name that rhymes with Ralph. Am I just fucking stupid, or is there no name that rhymes with Ralph?
I don't think there is. Kid, I'll just be called Mike.
Mike.
Fuck it.
Gee. At least you didn't call yourself Bob.
I was gonna call myself Dean.
Oh God. That's a more you know it's a cooler name than you know Bob. Who the fuck just names their kid? Who's naming their kid Bob in the year 2023?
I don't know, man.
Some sorry to the guy out there that you know that's named Bob. Or sorry to the kid that was just to the baby that was just born who has the name Bob. I mean no offense towards you, just your parents.
Just your parents.
So we're gonna try something a little bit different. We're probably not gonna. I don't know if we're gonna do this every podcast, but I feel like it's kind of a fun. I have a thing set up here, where a generator for would you rather questions, and I feel like
this is about to suck. I feel
this would be a good thing to clear our palate from the you know what. what we were talking about a
That.
few minutes ago.
Just in case this has to get removed, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so it's just some random would you rather questions, and I feel like me and Ralph we can vibe with
Yep.
this. Because usually when we put stuff like this in front of the table, we could go for hours. And yeah,
This is true. We have a few videos, if I'm not mistaken, on yours or my channel with Would You Rather.
I think on your channel.
If it ain't privated yet. But yeah.
Okay. Okay, so would you rather be able to control the weather, but only within a 5-mile radius, or be able to control the global weather, but for 10 minutes at a time? Um,
Ooh,
I think I'd rather be able to control the global weather for 10 minutes at a time, because that's a bigger
I'm not doing
impact.
that.
That's a bigger impact.
Yeah, but you have like a bigger impact of fucking it up.
You know what? Yeah, because you don't really want it to rain in, like, the wrong climate.
Everywhere.
Or you don't want it to snow in the wrong climate.
Exactly. Like
Like,
you
if you
could
put a blizzard
literally
in a
the world.
rainforest, what the fuck's gonna happen? you know, like,
That's not. No, I don't think anything good because they weren't expecting a fucking blizzard. you know. So
uh,
about 5 miles, just so I don't
yeah,
end
I
up
agree,
leaving the
because
earth.
honestly, if I could control, like, 5 miles is a decent length.
It's a
Like,
decent length.
it's close to you. Like,
Yeah.
that's at least, like, what, like, a little bit, a few dot. I mean, like, I'm stupid. How far is 5 miles, anyways? Would 5 miles be, like, up the street, or just, like,
Not the. But
yeah,
like, it's just your area compared to like a fucking like the world.
dude,
It's
I
just.
would have it rain all the fucking time because I love rain so fucking much.
It'll just be
I love
depending on what I'm feeling
thunderstorms
that
too.
day.
I love thunderstorms.
I do not.
Ralph
It's
has
just because like
Ralph
recording
got
during a
sucked. Ralph got
thunderstorm's a
sucked
bitch.
into when Ralph was a baby. He got sucked in a tornado.
Yeah, I flew at the top and somehow landed on the roof of the hospital, perfectly safe and sound.
Now
It's
you
the
land.
origins
Now
of
you
Captain
you you
Pyro.
landed on your dad's head, and now you landed on your dad and knocked your dad out.
Yeah, nothing was the same after
Now
that.
everything went downhill after that. Okay, travel your country for free, but only by train, or travel the world for
Oh,
free,
dude, by train sounds sick.
but only by boat. You know,
Oh,
I'm cool with either
boat.
of
You'd
these.
get like
Like,
boat sickness though, like pretty
it
easily. Like
depends
you'd
if you're
get
one of
motion
those people
sickness.
that can handle being on a boat.
Yeah. Oh, seasickness. Sorry.
Not everybody's like that. I'm not like that.
Yeah, you can develop it though if you're
You
on it like
could.
all the time. But with like a train, bro, I'm on solid ground. I can just jump and shit goes around.
You know what?
You're just
Yeah, I
in
agree by
water.
train, but fuck, the travel my country for free by train, so I could go on a
I could
train,
go anywhere, bro.
go over to New York for a day, or get back on a train,
Yeah,
head over to Texas for a day, get on a
bro, that'd
train,
be sick.
head over
I'm also a sucker for trains.
to Utah for some reason.
Why not? It's free. Like I'd do it.
Because why am I going to Utah? Because I fucking can.
Yeah, yeah. If it's free, then I'll
I don't
do
know
it.
if I want to go to Florida though. Maybe not Florida.
Just because we're both Ohioans.
I mean, I can't make a joke about Ohio because I'm from Ohio.
Yeah, same.
We're both from Ohio.
We're both from Ohio. We're both Ohio.
We know. Okay, we know what you're thinking, and yes, we know.
We know. We know.
Marry the
Okay.
ugliest person in the world, or marry the dumbest person in the world. You know,
Is you're a dumbest person,
like, are they like?
not book smart, or is it like not good at street because like there's different levels of being smart. You
Do they
know, it's
mean
like
like
sometimes you can
are
be
they like
book smart or some street smart.
are they like
Because I'm not the
like by dumb they don't mean like
sharpest mother.
handicap, do they? Like
Yeah, that I don't know.
I mean, because I don't know. Like I think they just mean they're just like stupid, like just a regular stupid person who's like the stupidest person in the world. I'm gonna go with dumbest. 'Cause you could probably
I
talk
guess
them. You could probably talk them into doing anything for you.
what the fuck. I'll just say fuck. This is kind of hard because like I don't know a lot of the context. I guess dumbest just for shits and gigs. Because I'm street smart. I am not book smart.
Okay, so be publicly hated but secretly loved by everyone, or be publicly loved but secretly hated by everyone.
What the fuck?
So have people
How do you...
secretly love you but like act like they hate
But
you,
like,
or have somebody like pretend they like you but really they just fucking hate you.
bro, I platinum Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm a masochist at this point. Just have everybody hate me but secretly love me.
I agree.
Fuck it.
Like at least I rather, I rather somebody like pretend to hate me than pretend to like me.
Yeah, that's also kind of like morality's kind of there. Cause like, just be straight up with me. I don't give a shit.
Have 10 extra toes or have 10 extra fingers. Like
10 extra fingers because like grip. You would never have to worry about grip, bro. I don't see like the toes one like helping in any way, you know? Maybe balance, you know?
I don't know. I feel like I could live a normal life with extra toes, and I can with extra fingers.
I don't think you're gonna dude, normal is just thrown out the damn window, like no matter what you do.
I just gotta wear shoes and socks all the time. And I'm never gonna find gloves to fit my fucking hands. Extra toes. I'm going with that. That's my final answer.
Oh, extra hands. Dude, I'd love to just be
Fingers,
like
not
having other
hands.
arms. Yeah, but like still like grip strength.
Have unsupporting friends or have no friends? That's a
No
fucking
friends.
depressing question.
It's depressing as living fuck.
Fuck. Have no friends, I guess.
I probably have no friends because like most of my friends are pretty supportive.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't been like I wouldn't be doing this.
yeah, I agree. You know, have no one come to your wedding or have no one come to your birthdays. Have no one come to my wedding. There are such things as like
Yeah,
private
but like
weddings. Like,
hold on, because like not going to your wedding's not that bad to the point because like it's only one day. Your birthday's like every year though. Like how many people really gonna show up every year?
not to mention that like a lot of people like get married in a courthouse or they get married in like a
Also,
drive-through.
like if you celebrate your birthday in like a public space, like a bar or like a restaurant, does everybody just can leave?
If that's the case, that might come in handy if you're at like a restaurant.
Yeah,
You be served.
right,
You be
right.
served
That'd been
first.
sick.
Um, and you have nice and quiet too. Fuck. Have all the power in the
Shit,
world or have all the knowledge in the world.
like, cause you can be smart but not like do a whole lot, you know?
I mean, if you have all the knowledge, you would have access to every bank account. You would know how to like stay like off the radar. Like you'd be golden.
Yeah, but at the same time, but would you have any like emotional responses
You
to it?
would be able to win the lottery like all the time.
Nah, I'm good. Just the fact that like somebody's gonna figure that out, then
What am I
maybe
gonna do with
test.
all the power? Am I gonna like take over the world and like turn into a
I don't
dictator?
know. I
Like,
think I just literally look like
or am I just gonna
Invincible,
like sit down and not do
that
anything with
TV
it?
show.
I feel like
Bro,
there's
like you know
more.
how
I feel like there's more I could do with knowledge. Like if you have all the knowledge, I could win the lottery all the time and give away all this money to people in need. You know,
yeah, that is also true
or
though,
I
yeah.
could like I could win every game show. I could I could probably like I could solve
Man,
the
at that
fucking
point they wouldn't sign you though.
I
They
could
also have to sign. I doubt they're gonna sign the guy that has all the knowledge in the world.
but they wouldn't know.
How wouldn't they know? Like after a while, like there's just no hiding it. Especially
I
if you're
get
like promoting
or you could
yourself at
also
that
like
point.
you could
Like
discover like like lost
I
civil
would definitely.
you could learn a truth of like lost civilizations and stuff that were lost to time because you would have
What
that
happens if the
knowledge.
truth is there's just nothing?
Then you would have the truth. There's fucking nothing.
There's fucking nothing. Well, what are you going to tell them? Like, hey, stop exploring. There's nothing there.
I mean,
Like, yeah, we're going to listen to this random ass dude.
there isn't nothing. By the way,
I
that
know,
we
but
know.
like,
There's a lot of stuff.
well, no.
There's a lot of stuff in human history that's lost to time. And
But
you would know it. You would know it because you have the knowledge, all the
but what
knowledge.
happens if you could literally just literally pick up the lost city of Atlantis though with all the power?
Okay, so just be a dictator. But you would have to know where to.
What?
You
I
would
don't have to roll over somebody to help
you
somebody.
would have you would still have to know where it is.
Well, you have all the power. Like, it's going to take you like 40 seconds tops.
The ocean. Do you know how fucking big the ocean is? Like,
Hey, they
unless
said
you're
all the power in
are
the
you
world,
like
bro.
Godzilla or something? Are you that fucking big?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if you have all the power in the world, how does it change you? That should be a good
that's a
question for
good
the
question. Like,
question.
are you like Superman or are you
You know,
just
that
like
should also mean for the knowledge because, like, the brain can only process so much for a reason.
I would also have the knowledge on how to, you know,
Yeah, for like
outdo.
15 seconds before your head explodes.
Well, I would have the knowledge to avoid that.
How are you going to have the knowledge to avoid it if you, like, have it?
I have the
That's pretty much
knowledge.
like
I have the
setting like 10
knowledge.
seconds timer on
I have the
yourself.
knowledge on what I can do to defeat you.
Now think about it. That same thing with power. Like now, I'm starting to see like the cons of both. It's like your brain power is not going to like process all the knowledge in the world, and your body is sure the fuck ain't going to have all the power in the world. Like your body's probably going to blow up the time that you use like 1% of it.
Okay, let's get to the next question.
Yeah, before we go on to this.
Read people's thoughts or read people's memories. I don't want either. I don't
Memories.
want any either of these.
Well, thing is, I don't want their thoughts because like you can get something completely out of context.
There's some stuff
It's just when you
there's
jumped
some
on and on.
stuff I really don't want to know.
I kind of want to read their memories to see where they're coming from, though. Like, to
I
see if I can help in
mean,
any
can I
way.
choose what memories I read, or do I have to look at
I
all
would
of
think
them?
so.
Like, I don't want to be reminded of their
You're reading
fucking.
it, so like
I don't want to be
you're
reminded
thinking. I
of
would
Jim
think.
Bob's fucking sex dungeon, like, or fucking Stacy's fucking chlamydia or whatever. Like, I don't want to be
Like
I don't want to like learn about that or fucking Lucy's fucking crabs or something. Like, I don't want to know about that.
the. But like, I would say memories just because like, if there's like a homie in need or somebody just needs like a friend that understands what they're going
But what if
through,
it's like a
like I can.
memory you don't want to know either? Like, like you
If
get
it's bothering them, then like I'll take it to the chin, bro.
I don't know, like they have a memory of like I don't know something really sad and depressing. I'm like I don't want to know that. I mean, I'm
I would
sad.
have a better idea how to help though.
Yeah, but like I don't want to fucking like be staring in midair, fucking start crying because fucking Joe's puppy died when he was 5. Like I don't want to do that. It's depressing. I don't like either of these.
Yeah, but like if you read their mind, like you're gonna get something out of context. Like that's the biggest
You
thing.
can
Like
get
if you
you're
read,
gonna get stuff out of context either way. So it's like
well, if you're reading their memories, I feel like you'd get more context. You know.
Pick your poison, I guess. Read people's thoughts, I guess. Fuck, I don't like either of these, to be honest with you. Transform into any object or transform into any animal. What am I gonna do as an object? Like,
well, I mean, that's a good fucking point. Like, are you going to turn into a car?
I'm gonna turn.
Because when you said object, I just thought like Transformers.
Like an object, like any object, like I don't know. Oh God, there's a shooter. Turns into a fucking turns into
God.
no, I was gonna say like turns into like titanium steel or something, so he can't fucking.
Oh, dude, that would be interesting. Like, yeah, like Absorbing Man from like Marvel. That'd be interesting.
Or
But
I just turn into a
I
fucking.
just thought of like Soul.
I turn
think the
into.
anime's called Soul Eater.
I turn into an atom, so I can't get killed easy. Like I don't know,
Bro. Okay, quick rundown. Soul Eater is pretty much there's Meisters and their weapons, right? I'm probably getting that wrong. But people literally turn into weapons. Some turns into a size, some turns into a gun. I just imagined you turning into like one of those guns.
I mean, is it an object that's like active? Like, could I turn into an
I guess.
automatic object?
Yeah, that's also true. Like, if okay, say you turn into a gun, do you even have bullets?
Exactly. Like, I guess.
Yeah, that's too risky.
I mean,
Animal.
if I turn myself into a fucking automatic fucking tank, like I turn into an automatic
I have the
tank.
ammo?
I guess if you, I mean, oh God, it's a shooter.
You'd have to shoot.
Gotta transform.
Yeah.
Transforms into a tank. Click, click. Slowly runs over to fucking shooter.
Just slowly. He's just.
It's like no.
It was
no,
a red tank.
No. It's like he's just cornered against.
Sorry, guy. I thought I could shoot him. By the way, why would you shoot a tank in a fucking room full of hostages? I just thought about that.
I don't know what.
You'd be hitting the motherfuckers.
Everybody be screwed. Dude, what if he turned? What if he turned into like a C4 and just explode?
I think you'd just be dead. It's just.
Once you explode, you just turn back into yourself.
Oh shit. My bad.
Might as well just turn into a nuke at that point. Might as well just turn into a nuke at that point.
What the fuck?
I mean, if you're gonna
everything around me.
if you're
fuck
gonna
the city, fuck this area.
if you're gonna blow yourself up, might as well make an impact.
Yeah, you just said fuck everybody in the tubo. Who knows how many radius? Not mention like the radiation fucking poisoning you fucked everybody with.
You know what? I think I'd rather turn to any animal because, like, imagine like some dude.
I'd
like,
be a lion like all the time.
Some big dude's like wanting to fight you. You just turn into a
kangaroo, bro.
You turn into a bear and you just rip him apart.
Really, if you turn into a fucking bear, I think the dude's gonna sprint.
Dude, turn into a fucking chimp. Those fuckers will rip.
Oh jeez.
Those fuckers are dangerous. They'll rip your fucking nuts off and rip your fucking face off.
Well, how far can you go with animals? Can you like mystic animals though? Like, can you turn?
Can I turn into extinct animals, like animals that are extinct?
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
Can I turn
into a dinosaur?
Can I turn into a dodo bird? Like
of all the animals, you picked a fucking dodo.
It's extinct.
Yeah, but like, there's like T-Rex, fucking pterodactyl, fucking dodo bird.
Nah,
but like straight up animals, because like that just has like way less of a chance of backfiring.
turn into like a scorpion and just like bite somebody on the butt. Poisonous scorpion. No, like I wonder.
Bro, just turn into a cheetah and just go. You know?
Turn into one of those gigantic snakes and just choke the fucker out.
Not even like in a fighting sense. Just like, dude, if I'm lazy, I'll turn into a cheetah and just go.
Turn into like a hawk and fly to work. Like,
Oh, dude, that'd be sick though.
my luck, I get hit by a plane.
That is our fucking luck right there, dude. He gets hit by a blimp or some shit. Is that a fucking blimp? Anyway, next question. I think we spent enough time on that one.
Fuck. Be hated for always doing the right thing, or be loved for always doing the wrong thing?
That makes no fucking sense.
I know, but it's a fucking question. Let's
I guess being hated because at least I'm doing fucking something right.
You know, you can hate me, but at least I know I'm doing the right thing. Like, if you love me,
Exactly.
like if I blow up if I blow up Alaska, like, you know, people, and it's obviously wrong, but people are gonna be like, yeah, yeah, fuck Alaska.
Yeah! Fuck Alaska.
I actually want to visit Alaska someday. Not gonna lie.
I accidentally fucking like litter or some shit. Like that's not even paying attention. People over there like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, stick it to the man. Bro, I'd get so fucking annoyed.
Lick a stranger's foot or lick a stranger's hand. Is the stranger consenting to this, or am I just like,
Like, bro, I had to.
am
Like,
I?
you go up to a random stranger, like, hey, I'm sorry.
I mean, if I'm like forcing, like, it'd be easier to lick somebody's hand than lick their foot. If you're like,
Yeah, there's like more of a chance of them washing their hands than like washing their feet.
I mean, obviously this is probably somebody's fetish. I bet you the guy who made his question had a fucking foot fetish and he just wanted to insert himself into this.
Probably. Next question.
Lick a hand, I guess. Next question.
I'd say, yeah, just lick a hand because it has more of a chance of being actually clean.
Live under a constant COVID lockdown or live freely but risk spreading COVID. Both of these are terrible.
Fuck? I was about to say, yeah, a constant COVID lockdown. You would just, that fucking sucks because like
Technically, you
I don't know if
risk
you're like this.
spreading. You still risk spreading COVID. You know, it's
Yeah, no
COVID's,
matter what. Yeah,
so like it's a stupid fucking question.
fuck, dude, I can't stay in one fucking place, man. Like even if I'm wearing a mask or something, I gotta go somewhere. I don't know if you're like that, but I'm definitely like that. Like I don't stay in one place for too damn long.
Post every text you ever sent on the internet, or
No.
post every phone call you've ever had on the internet.
Oh, I can do that all damn day.
Probably every
Phone call, bro. Yeah, dude, like, yeah. I don't want to explain that one.
We're not even
Because,
going
like,
to
I'll
start.
get bored. Bro, I'll get bored and sending, like, my friends, like, random shit. And, yeah. People would be like, hey, I want context. There's just not any context. I just literally found that on Google or on Twitter.
Be able to cook like a pro chef, or be able to sing like a pro
Ooh.
singer.
Ooh.
Sing like a pro
Damn.
singer.
But like, food, bro.
Yeah, but you know, if
Like, am I good as Gordon Ramsay? I would never have to go to like a fast food.
yeah, but if I'm like Freddie Mercury, I could afford like if I can sing like a
Yeah, but you ain't gotta worry about like food poisoning or anything like that when you go out and shit. Like, you wouldn't have to worry about shit. You're making it. Fuck, I'm actually kind of considering both of these because I hate my voice as it is. Like, it at times, like it's hard to me to like listen back on this. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but fuck. If I had a really good singing voice, that might have solved it. But at the same time, I'm going to be a really good chef. I gotta go with really good chef because like Dude, if I could cook like Gordon Ramsay, fuck yeah. I'll do it in a heartbeat. Because it's cheaper that way.
All right, have no internet or have no personal vehicle.
Like personal vehicle, like is it like you can't have like an electric scooter or like
Just
is
no
it like a
personal
car?
vehicle, I guess. But
Because like those are
but
technically not
here's I
vehicles,
know
so
like
like
50 years ago, I would probably pick like no internet. Well, 20, 30 years ago, or be more accurate, where the internet was like not a big part of society. But now, like most jobs require you to use the internet. Like
exactly to like deposit like money.
exactly, or like if you work in an office, you need internet. You
I'm
know,
going to have to go like lose my personal vehicle.
yeah, you could just like
Straight
call an
up.
Uber, call an
I mean,
Uber, call a
yeah.
taxi, or carpool. You know, like okay, let's have one last question.
I hope it's good.
Okay, live underwater or live in space?
Space. Because like you have like way more chances of running into something interesting. Because like yeah, it's infinite, but like what the hell are you gonna find in the ocean?
I mean, to be fair, majority of our ocean is unexplored, so there's probably a lot of shit in the ocean that
Yeah,
like
this is true.
we don't know about or we've never discovered. There's like animals in the ocean that we've never discovered because
This is true,
that's
but
how big
like,
the ocean is. We've only
bro,
explored
but
like a
like,
small percentage of it.
I can live in space. I'd be like the ultimate astronaut.
But living in space, yeah,
Wouldn't
I'd
be
say
that
live in
bad.
space.
But
You
like,
know, I could
if you
go to
live in
different
space, can you
planets and
like breathe
shit.
in space and
I
shit?
could go to different planets. I could go to the Sombrero galaxy or to fucking other galaxies.
Yeah, that just sounds more sick to me than like the ocean.
Don't get me wrong, there's cool stuff in the ocean. You know, like
Yeah,
sharks are
it's just when it
cool.
comes to
Like
space, like there's so
those
much
like
more
bottom
unknown.
feeder fish that are like at the very bottom. Like they're kind of interesting.
Knowing my luck, I'd probably get eaten by a shark, dude. Just like first day there and just
Shark attacks are
gone.
actually very rare, believe it or not. Like majority
Huh.
of the time,
Yeah,
people
but
who get
I'm counting
attacked
my
by
luck.
sharks are usually people who fuck with sharks, or it's
Just
because the shark's scared or whatever.
that's the lesson for this podcast. Just don't fuck with sharks.
Leave the fucking sharks alone. They're just trying to fucking go about their business, but you motherfuckers go fucking surfing around them
Some
and
of you
shit.
will.
You know, you're like, what the fuck you think's gonna happen? Somebody comes in your house, you're gonna just let them walk all in? Like, you know, like
Somebody goes into your house with like a gun and just pokes you with a gun. You're not gonna retaliate.
exactly. Come on, man.
An unloaded gun, because like obviously you're not gonna retaliate if it's fucking loaded. Get your fucking
Threat.
head blown off.
Threatens you with a bat? There, that's more realistic.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that, but
You wouldn't be okay with it.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've reached our stopping point here. So yeah, I got videos in store, and I got more podcasts on the way, and all that bullshit. All right, you guys take care. Thanks again for joining me, Ralph. You've been quite a big
Hell
help,
yeah.
and I hope for many more adventures along the way.
Yep.
All right, sayonara.
Peace.